I forgot about a non-FCS light option, which is in the decorations mod. I want to credit Late Night Ghost for reminding me of this. That is the lamp. Now, I've never used the lamp with the large room, and it does seem to be placing a little bit differently. So, you see, it places halfway through the floor, which is what it used to do in the game, in Legacy version, even with, you know, the multi-purpose room. It's doing it on the wall, but on the ceiling, it seems to be placing it lower where it's not clipping all the way. That's okay. We're going to make this work. This is kind of what I was wanting anyway for this. So we'll put a light there. Yes. All right. So we got the lamp. So click to turn on or turn off. You see a little bit of light change right there. A little glow goes away. So RGB. Okay. You can change the levels. You see it's out of 1 being that. Notice the light itself did not. Oh, yeah. Okay. So T, change the neon tube color or intensity. So the actual, like how bright the tube itself looks. It's not really adding anything out here. Bring it down to back to 1. Neon to color. Or go the purplicious, because he's purplicious. And now, oh, yep, okay, so turning green down to 0 has helped. Let's try, I'm not gonna do F, but I'm gonna do I for the intensity again. Yeah, okay, like that. So we get a little bit of purplicious there. And let's see. All right, so I clicked, that went to 13. I definitely don't want it to be this much range because, oh god, everything's purple. So we're gonna cut it back. And now, I'm gonna kind of do it. Yeah, see, like a little bit of a glow. Yeah, right there, but it's kind of getting on the wall just a little bit. I mean, that's to be expected. It's not super bad. I think if I click it one more time, it's going to be back to where it was when I first clicked it. So pressing Q, I can turn off the lights of the base, and we get this nice little bit of lighting here. So if you really wanted to have full control over your lights like this, you could technically go around and put lamps everywhere to create your own lighting system. And just say, oh, I'm not even going to worry about any of the actual lighting from the base itself. Gonna take a lot, honestly, because, I mean, you don't want to go, like, that looks pretty good right there. But if I increase the intensity too much, let's go all the way up to 2.6. See how much of a glare that has? You don't want to do like just a massive amount of intensity and have it blow out your retinas. We'll go back to 1. Range. Could increase the range a bit. And now, let's see. We'll take red out and blue out. We get green. Nice, luscious green for that. Turn the lights back on. You don't even notice it. Yeah, you don't notice it if the lights are on in the base. But it definitely works with the lights being off and you just controlling all the lights. I don't think I want to leave it this way because, I mean, seriously, I don't want to have to go through and build lamps through the whole base. And now it does say, P.S., if you download the base light switch mod, you can turn off the base default light and enjoy this lamp even more, which pretty much is no different than what I'm doing now, which I want to say I think Q is from the FCS mods that they added that, though I could be wrong. But it's basically just going to turn off all the lights. Ideally, it'd be nice if we could turn off the lights on a per room basis, but I don't remember there being a mod for that. So I ran out of table coral samples for making the computer chips, which is why, despite table coral samples being much more plentiful in this game than in Below Zero, it still can be a bit of a hassle to build a lot of these lamps because of the computer chips. However, I did go get some table coral samples, so let's make use of the lights where they will have the most effect. So on a side note, I do want to point out that I noticed with this last FCS update, and I don't remember seeing it in the notes, but it appears that the storage servers now work with EasyCraft because I'm not near my Cyclops. All of my table coral samples are in the base storage, which is up over there somewhere, and yet I'm accessing all of it for EasyCraft. So if you were holding back on doing some of the FCS storage or FCS mods because of wanting to use EasyCraft, that appears to be fixed. So I'm going to do no green, which gives it purple, no blue, which makes it red, and we're going to change the tube color. Yeah, that's red. Let's do the range a bit because we're outside. I want it to kind of give a little bit more range. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. The light is outside, but bleeding through inside, which means it's gonna throw off my purplicious look. I mean, even like there with the lights on, you don't notice it, which of course you really don't notice this light unless I really turn up the intensity, kind of make it a little bit too blown out. So I'm just gonna take this out, and instead of actually worrying about having it be this big bright light, I'm just gonna place them down more like little simple warning lights. So we'll change G, B, and then color to red. That should give us red. Well, I might, let's do this. Let's try light intensity. I'll max this thing out. But then we're gonna do this. And I wish you could click, like shift click, control click, something that would let us go in reverse. Like instead of going up, you know, go down on the value. See how that works. Very short range, but very intense. So we get some lighting here. That should hopefully minimize the effect inside. Oh, yes. There we go. All right. Get a little bit of red in the doorway, but you really ain't going to notice it if the lights are off. Well, you kind of like as you're walking through, if you go slowly enough, you're going to be like, something's a little off there. There we go. Nice little red warning lights. Definitely looks better when you get out of the purple glow. Yeah, definitely has that. If it did not bleed over inside, if the lighting was like, oh, it's outside, so it's just going to cover the outside, I would have them covering a lot greater range. I wouldn't like go completely blown out, but I'd have much better range on it than what I have now. Me, I don't like the lights bleeding through like that. That's not for me. I wish they could, you know, it did not do that. It's gonna be, here, let me, oh, that, no, not that, there we go. Yes, show high eds. That's what I was going for. We got the egg. Can I position this in there where, you know, I'm just gonna, oh, yeah, there, kind of tuck it in there a little bit. Oh, yeah, it worked. Okay. So we're going to do that. We get the glow. Change the color. I can't even see the color on it. There we go. And I'm not going to do the range, but I'm going to do the intensity again. Now I'm doing the intensity of light. Let's do some neon tube intensity as well. Let's make it very, very intense. That. Ooh. That kind of works. Like it you don't even really notice it's there. And yet it's giving extra purplish glow to all of this. Okay, you know, find a place to hide some of the lights and you get some more decorative looking stuff without it being like, I mean, that's gonna bleed in a little bit, I'm sure, on this corner over here. We'll see. Oh, wait, okay, so that does not bleed in from that distance. It's not, I mean, you can see it hitting there. I guess I'm just outside of range that the bleed through effect isn't happening, but that worked. I'm feeling better with that one. So last, I want to try this with the Prawn Suit bays right here. Is where they come down to go do their mining and everything. Yes, I've got lights, spotlights over the area. But what I want to do is I want to do like a yellow kind of warning light. I'm trying to think. Okay, take blue to 0 and you get yellow. Oh, that works. Look at that. So that is just the neon tube intensity, not the light intensity itself being turned up. That is maxing out the neon tube. And oh man, I'm seeing it way back here. Like I could faintly see those lights. I can't even see where I'm bumping into the edge here. All right, so I'm at the edge. Yeah, it kind of shows through. It almost looks like a fish, you know, like that fish there. Here we go. Very edge again. And now I don't see the lights. Oh wait, there they are. I mean, I can really see the power storage, swirly light, but I can see it a little bit there. You got those right there. Obviously, you got a little bit of light. You can see the lighting effect from the normal floodlights that we have in the game. And then, oh yeah, there's that. And now if those blinked, that would definitely make it more attention grabbing for like an emergency light. Like, hey, here's where you're supposed to come in and dock your prawn suit so they don't get lost in the dark. But it doesn't blink. And yeah, in this case, doing the intensity, there's still, you get that glow because the light intensity at a certain level and the range at a certain level. But I think I could probably turn the range and the light intensity all the way off. And in that case, just use the tube intensity to get the visual I want. So again, this is the lamp that's part of the decorations mod. I totally forgot about it because I hadn't used it in so long, but it's quite customizable. You know, play around with how you are going to configure it, different things between like the light intensity, the tube intensity, the range, see what works best in the situation you have for it. And again, the unofficial patch for the decorations mod finally got, you know, allowed. So it's linked below. You can go there and get the unofficial patch to use decorations mod with Nautilus and not SML helper. And there you go. Now go get the decorations mod, get the patch, start playing with some lights, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully feeling a little bit better.